Alright, our next step is to go to the Chantry.
The man was a drunk. Surely you don't think Grand Cleric Elthina is funding zealots?
I want answers about the missing Qunari.
Keep an open mind, Hawke. Elthina isn't behind this.
The Grand Cleric, please. Tell her... Just tell her to get out here.
Ser Hawke.
Sister Patrice.
Mother Patrice. Time has changed us both. Grand Cleric Elthina cannot grant an audience to just anyone. What do you want?
A Qunari delegate has disappeared. She may have ordered it.
That is quite an accusation. Ridiculous, of course. She leads a great many people, but not as the commander.
I must agree, Hawke. Grand Cleric Elthina would never do such a thing.
A Templar used her seal to convince others the act was righteous. A pause that says you knew. But does her grace?
The Grand Cleric trusts her stewards to enact the wishes of the Maker.
I doubt she would approve, and she will hear of it.
Stubborn. All right, Ser Hawke. If you won't abandon this, let me offer you something. The Templar you seek is a radical who has grown unreliable. Confronting him may do us all a favor.
And you know this how?
He is my former bodyguard, Ser Varnell. Assume what you wish, but I offer him to you as reconciliation. Meet me at this location. I invite you, Ser Hawke. Come see the unrest these Qunari have inspired.
What a shitty move.
Is there something she's not telling us?
You think?
It's her game for the moment.
Like, alright, I'm caught. Let me offer up this one guy who used to protect me. You know.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
Yet I have made no deal with a demon to learn of my past. You had a life, you had a family, and you abandoned them to chase after ghosts. We are nothing alike. Don't even begin to think that we are.
These zealots have taken noble ideals too far.
Patrice is here somewhere.
Then we'll find her.
I kinda hate Sebastian. Oh, they're right. They've just taken it too far. No. No. No.
Traps ahead. All taken care of.
Do not fear them. They die like any animal.
Like any beast, remove the fangs and it is lost. They are weak before the faithful of the Maker. The only certainty in their precious Qun is death before the righteous.
Say what you will. Ser Varnell has a pair.
Take a knee, faithful. The Chantry blesses us.
You claim a blessing when you have used the authority of the Grand Cleric so openly? You have brought wrath down upon you. You remember, Ser Hawke? The Qunari have friends, Templar. How will you answer their allegations?
Both of these are shitty answers. Wow, both of them sound like, I don't know.
Strike true, Ser Varnell. Kill that beast.
No games for Eldon. You've been a puppet for years. I see no reason to start listening to you now.
I feel like I have to do this. But yeah, no, Varnell's just like beating that Canary up. Like, even if it's tied, that face, that's a fearsome face. And he's just like, whatever.
Do I have your attention now?
But you have dealt with the Arishok.
What choice did I have? Things blow up, and I respond.
Patrice?
I don't...
Yeah, what now, bitch?
Lachit and Basra. Conspirators! The Arishok will know of this. The Qun demands.
What? What is happening? I never understand what happens here. Never.
This goes on too long.
Brought this on yourself, you know, Meryl. Oh, shoot, there's a set. Hey.
I do not trust you, Hawke.
I don't care.
Fine. Don't trust me. Just be quiet for a while.
It has been difficult to convince others of the threat.
The Canary will be dealt with, but not by mobs of fools.
Understood, Sirrah. Kirkwall is lucky to have you.
Now, to present this mess to the Viscount.
Madness. Madness.
It certainly is.
Chantry involvement. Even if they are fringe elements. Oh, it could not be worse.
Her Grace had no knowledge of this affair. I trust she will deal with it swiftly.
So many Kunari. But you killed everyone responsible. All of them.
This group is crippled. There may be others, though.
That was slick.
Then that, at least, is something. Not that it matters now. We have the delegate, and so many others. But I can't return them to the Canary like this. Sirrah Hawke, you know the Arishok. What should I do?
I always say this, so let's go opposite.
Perhaps we can disguise the abuse. Fire will hide the severity.
What choice do we have? Guards?
This is messed up.
I appreciate your help in this matter. As bad as this is, it could have been much worse without you.
You know, Sebastian, I don't think we would get along even if I was playing a different Hawke. I don't think we'd get along. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's time for all that remains.
Enchantment! No, Leandra. Leandra.
What's all the yelling about?
Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
How should I know? I just got home.
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
You see, Uncle? Nothing to worry about. Mother's just got a special friend.
No, this isn't like Leandra at all. If she was going to cancel our visit, she would have sent a message. Do you think I could have just missed her? I know the route she takes from your house to mine. I'll see if someone's seen her along the way.
You're panicking over nothing. She'll be back soon.
I can't just sit here. I have to do something.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns. Good to see you again, Miss Anna. There's another letter waiting on your desk at your leisure.
But I understand you have certain experience with the disposal of inconvenient evidence, like Canary, perhaps? I'm in need of such skills right now. You can find them in Lowtown. Ooh. Okay. We got side quests.
A fascinating breed. Such intelligence and strength. Do you ever wonder what he thinks about?
Slaying his enemies, just like he's been bred to do.
Are you aware that this breed originated in Tevinter? The Magisters bred them. It said the Mabari defected during the Imperium's invasion of Ferelden. Merely a tale, but I rather like the idea they found the barbarians more palatable than the mages. Exactly so. Let's hope your hound doesn't take after his ancestors too strongly, hmm?
I never have my 3 rogues.
Is this getting you any closer to your ship?
Huh?
I just don't understand why you're working with Hawke. You don't seem to care about anything we do. What's keeping you here?
Mostly the sex. Hawke's an absolute tiger between the sheets. I mean, all night, every night.
Wow.
Oh, cute. You're blushing.
Wow, she just was like,
I
we
hope the Qunari never moved
bang.
into Hightown.
That shit's funny. I have a little side quest I think we can do. Hopefully hear some banter.
Not much to see here.
This is yours. Try to keep track of your things.
I had long since paid my debt over there.
What's over here? Oh, yeah, this guy.
You! This is your fault! You and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
Keep on insulting me and my friends, and you'll lose that wagging tongue, little man.
Typical. Exactly the boneheaded bravado they're drawn to. My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame him. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
I'm no one's nursemaid. Let your boys get out of this themselves.
You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition. Please help me find them. Don't let my boys die down there.
I mean, I guess we'll do it.
Hopefully we can save your sons before their idiocy gets them killed.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
I was just thinking maybe I should have refused for rivalry reasons. It's okay. Alright, let's sell shit.
Can I ask you something, Aveline?
I cannot look the other way when mages break the law.
That's not what I was going to ask. There's a girl, a mage apprentice. She
Nothing to report, Captain.
was murdered in the gallows recently. Have you heard anything of it?
You mean the girl you killed?
Yes. I'd like to attend the funeral, do something.
The official Templar report says she was killed by a demon of unknown origin. Let her family mourn in peace.
Alright, inventory managed. No, now what? Oh right, we gotta go to Lowtown and look for Mother.
Wait. You say you saw Leandra?
I did? What of it? I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
You don't get your ears boxed.
All right. I'll tell you. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
I'm going after Mother. You go back home.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
This blood is fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another. More blood. I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late.
Oh, like even though he is like really a ruthless guy, he sounds desperate, you know? I think he cares about his mom still. He's not just like, I don't care about my mom. No, we're not like literally psycho.
Remains all those years ago.
I think.
We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
Of course, they might have the same voice for all Hawke personalities for those lines. I don't know.
More blood. They are here somewhere.
Over here. Look.
This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him.
Yeah, we're doing this. Hello. Guys, leave my rogue alone. My goodness.
I was just getting warmed up. Mother. Alessa. Maker's breath. That smell. It's Mother's locket. She wouldn't willingly part with it. Does he live here?
Should've brought Meryl. Meryl is amazing.
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
Don't think we're getting in that chest.
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
What a surprise.
Why would he have these? What's he planning?
I've heard somebody say that it was confirmed that that letter signed by O was in fact from Orsino. I guess I wasn't sure if we really did know that.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
You bastard! I'm going to kill you.
I was afraid you might say that.
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
Spare me the demented rambling. Where is she?
She's here. She's waiting for you.
Here.
I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived.
Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
I tried to find you.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I'll be with Carver and Bethany and your father. but you'll be all alone.
I'll remember you as you were.
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
She's dead. Murdered.
Murdered? No. It's not true. I don't believe it.
I know it hurts, but Mother wouldn't want us to dwell on it.
I'm not you. I can't just shove my grief into a corner and never look at it again. Why her? Why Leandra?
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
I killed him. I avenged Mother.
Good. I hope it hurt. I should talk to the city guard. Make arrangements to retrieve Leandra's body.
Evelyn was there. We've probably already done that.
Take care, my boy.
Well, I guess he means retrieve it from them.
I feel I should say something.
I'd rather be alone right now, Isabella.
Suit yourself. And I'm sorry.
I did not think she would show up. Like, we had sex once, well, on screen anyway. I kind of felt like that was it for them. I guess not. All right. Okay, so that was good. We're moving the story along. We got a few more things to do. I'll probably run off and do that side quest next, where we go into the deep roads to look for those dwarves. It's really interesting thinking about his reaction to his mother's murder. I think he'd be furious. He would be burying that grief in his fury. He got revenge technically, but I think that he would have lost any faith he had in whatever systems are in place here. And yeah, maybe this Hawke would be mad at blood mages and mages in general after this. I know in like other playthroughs, you know, people bring up like, oh, your own mother was killed by mages, and like it feels like such a low blow. It feels like, oh, such a dirty line, but for this Hawke, maybe that rings completely true for him. Maybe he'll be like, yeah, I know mages killed my mom. Fuck those guys. So I guess that'll make sense for him moving forward.